Hi. So today we will start our next topic, which is futures of .NET, right? Okay. So in this class we will see what are all the futures which is available in .NET. So all those basic things we will see here. Okay. Okay. Here MMIT. What is the abbreviation for MMIT? In last class we might have been seeing the abbreviation for MMIT. So do anybody knows the abbreviation for MMIT? Microsoft Mobile Internet Toolkit. Okay. So for what we are using this toolkit? So suppose if you want to work any kind of web page or any applications in your mobile phone, what we need the mobile phone to be supported by that application, right? In computer, all the applications and all the web pages will be getting open, but in the mobile phones a few kinds of applications it will not get open. For that what we need to do is that, so the developers who are working in IT, what they need to do, they need to set the futures that that particular applications are to be installed on that mobile devices also. Okay, அதாவது நம்மளுடைய mobile phone work ஆகிற மாதிரி they have to set the futures. Only then we can able to access that particular web page or applications in our mobile phones. Okay, and also there are various kinds of languages available in this .NET, and we will see now the futures of .NET. Okay, in that first one is rich functionality out of the box. Okay, see next, rich functionality out of the box. In this future what they have said, so in this .NET framework what it will do, it will be supporting to the for various kinds of functions and also the classes. Okay, so only the particular language is applicable to that languages will be get executed. So if the particular language it is not getting supported to that functions or else the classes, so what it will happen, that particular application it will not be get executed. So for example, that IO network, what is IO network? Input output network communication. Okay, the communication will be take part over the developer side and the client side. It will be happen when that particular application is not getting executed. Okay, so your next future is easy development of web application. So see, it is very easy when you are preferring the .NET languages. It is very easy, and we can able to easily develop an application. Okay, so in this ASP.NET I said that there are various kinds of programming languages are available in a package wise, and also the Visual Basic, the version 6, it will also be get suitable for that ASP.NET. So with the help of that Visual Basic.NET also we can able to develop one application or the web pages. Okay, so what we can do, so for example we can also able to develop the calculators by using the .NET programs. Okay, your next feature is OOPS support. So what is the abbreviation for OOPS? Object Oriented Programming. Okay, so what is object oriented programming? Totally there are 12 types of object oriented programmings are there, like encapsulation, derivation. So like these 12 types of concepts are there. So the program which we are using to develop a particular application is to support for that OOPS concept. Okay, it needs to support for the 12 types of OOPS. Only then we can also able to work out the program for that particular application. Okay, suppose C++ it is also one of the language which will be suitable for supporting for the OOPS. Okay, yeah, most of the programs it will be supportable for the OOPS concept. Suppose if any kind of program it is not supportable for the OOPS concept, what it will happen, you cannot able to access that application which is made by that .NET. Okay, .NET programming, அதாவது .NET programmingல இருக்கக்கூடிய ஒரு program, நீங்க program என்ன பண்ணிருக்கீங்க, ஒரு வெப் பேஜ் டெவலப் பண்றதுக்கு இல்ல ஒரு அப்ளிகேஷன் டெவலப் பண்றதுக்கு யூஸ் பண்றீங்க அப்படின்னா, அந்த .NETங்கிற ப்ரோக்ராம் வந்து எதுக்கு சப்போர்ட் ஆகணும்னு சொல்றாங்க, அந்த OOPS கான்செப்ட் 12 டைப்ஸ் ஆஃப் OOPS கான்செப்ட்க்கு இது வந்துட்டு சப்போர்ட் ஆகணும்னு சொல்லியிருக்காங்க. ஓகே, இஃப் இட் இஸ் நாட் ஹேப்பன், வாட் இட் வில் ஹேப்பன், த ப்ராஜெக்ட் இட் வில் கெட் ஃபெயிலியர். ஓகே, எஸ். Your next feature is multi-language support. What is multi-language? So in our computer science there are 20 plus languages are available, like C, C++, Java, C Sharp, and Visual Basic .NET, JavaScript .NET, Java .NET. So like this, COBOL, like these, there are various kinds of programming languages are available in our market. Okay, in that day to day life, what they are doing, they are just empowering their programs. So daily pathina புதுசா programs they are introducing. So if they are introducing, what we need to do, we have to update. How we need to update? So with the help of nowadays, what happened, all the internet connections are being secured and you have more features to develop your knowledge. You have mobile phones, you have laptops, and also you have the network connections. And also there are many free portals are available to learn some kind of programming languages for you at free of cost. Okay, so we have to use all those things and we have to update ourselves. Okay, that is what they have given, that multi-language support. For example, if one company is running, in that IT company few people are working. Okay, they know some kind of programming languages and they don't know some kind of programming languages. Okay, but what they need to do, they have to update by themselves. Okay, அவங்க அவங்களே update பண்ணிக்கணும்னு சொல்லியிருக்காங்க. Okay, our next feature is multi-device support. What is multi-device support? Multi-device support is nothing but, so if you are using a particular programming language, for example, if you are using a Java programming language and you are developing in one application called WhatsApp. Okay, but what the thing is here, it needs to support for both the mobile phones and also for the computers. Okay, so the thing which you are developing, that WhatsApp, it should not be get failure. What is failure? இப்போ பார்த்தீங்கன்னா ஆண்ட்ராய்டு மொபைலில் மட்டும் ஒர்க் ஆகுது, but it is not getting work in laptop. So it is some kind of failure model. So what we have to do, we have to prepare the software which is suitable for both the Android phones and as well as the Palm tabs and the laptops. Okay. And your next feature is automatic memory management. So while you are using or performing a programming language in your computer, automatically what that memory will do, memory will allocate a particular space, and in that particular space you can save your programming languages. Okay, that is what they have given. Next, your feature is compatibility with COM and COM+. So the abbreviation for COM is component object model. Okay, so what is this component object model? So before they are introducing this .NET programming language, they have used that COM and COM+ or component. Okay, by using that component, what they will do, they use it to develop the applications. Okay, and before they have invested, most of the companies, they have invested to introduce or develop the COM components. Okay, so COM is nothing but that component object model. Okay, to develop that component object model, most of the companies, they have invested the more monies and they are achieved. Okay, so still now what we can do, we can also use that COM components to develop an application. Okay, suppose if you are well being in that .NET programming language, you can use that .NET programming language. Suppose if you want to use the COM components, what we can do, you can surely get into that COM and you can work out with that to develop the softwares. Okay, and what is that plus COM plus? That COM plus is, it is nothing but it is one of the advanced feature of that component object model. Okay, this is what the difference between the COM and COM plus. And your next feature is no more DLLH. What is DLL? Write the abbreviation for DLL, dynamic linked libraries. So what is library in a program? So library is nothing but more features of that programs are available inside that header files. Okay, for example, if you are using that COM components, what we need to do, we have to implicit that DLL hell அப்படிங்கிற ஒரு காம்பனண்ட்டை நம்ம ப்ரோக்ராம்ல இம்ப்ளிமெண்ட் பண்ணாதான் we can able to develop the particular software. Okay, suppose if you are using the COM component and if you are not know much more about that DLL hell, so what it will happen, it will be intermix and that program, it will not get executed. So if you are using the COM component, you need to know well about that DLL hell. It is what is DLL hell? It is also one of the library file which is installed in your programs. Okay, so as well as if you are using the .NET, it is not necessary. Suppose if you are using the .com, we need to know about the DLLH. Okay, that because the DLLH component is also being used in that programming languages. Your next feature is strong XML support. Okay, So XML, it is also one of the programming language. Okay, we have to be unaware of it. It is very simplest programming language, and if you are getting into the .NET concept or .NET platform, we can also use this XML component. Okay, most probably we are using this XML component for web page development. Okay, the web page or ஏதாவது ஒரு software நீங்க இந்த மாதிரி develop பண்ண போறீங்க அப்படின்னா, we can also be able to use this XML platform. It is also more user friendly, and also it requires the three kinds of the standard languages. Okay, one is HTTP, XML, and SOAP. For what is the abbreviation of SOAP? In the last class we saw, right? The last class means in the last chapter, 13th chapter, we saw that what is the abbreviation for SOAP, and the abbreviation is Simple Access Object Protocol. So these are all some of the protocols. It has to be enabled while we are functioning. Only then we can able to share any kind of data through the internet. Okay, this is what the detail which they have given in strong XML support. Now your next feature is ease of deployment and configuration. Okay, so ease of deployment is nothing but it is that a particular .NET programming language, it is very easy to deploy the concept into that web pages. Okay, if you web page develop பண்ண போறீங்க அப்படின்னா the .NET அப்படிங்கிறது it is very simple concept அப்படின்னு சொல்லியிருக்காங்க. Okay, here they have introduced the one concept called Xcopy. So what is Xcopy? So this Xcopy is used to copy one or more files from the .NET package. Okay, suppose in any kind of configuration you are using in your application, if you want to copy any kind of file from your programming language to that particular application, so we can use the term called Xcopy. The Xcopy நீங்க use பண்ணும்போது we can able to fetch the data. Okay, and also here they are using the FTP. What is FTP? File transfer protocol. So I said that protocol, it is act on the internet. If that protocol is only enabled, you can able to share your data through the internet. Okay, suppose that FTP is not yet enabled, what data will happen? It will not get transferred to that particular person. Okay, and also in .NET programming we are using more number of configurations. It is very useful to us. Okay, in the .NET configuration they are using the one term called Xcopy. So with the help of that Xcopy, we can, I said no, we can able to share one or more files which is available in your program. And your last feature is security. So what is security? So we need security at first, right? If you are using any kind of application, suppose if there is no any security, what it will happen? We will not be using that particular application or a web page, right? First of all, we need security, only then we can get into that application or web pages. Okay, so based on this .NET, security is very secure. Okay, you need not to afraid of that. Okay, the securities are highly configured in this .NET programming language. So far we have listened to the features of .NET. Okay, if you're having any doubt, you just contact